In this video, we are diving into the incredible world of Trichoderma, a beneficial fungus that can do wonders for your garden. We are going to explore 5 unique ways to use this organic biofungus for your plants. Stay tuned because point number 2 is a game changer for starting seeds, while point number 5 unveils the correct and most effective way, and my personal favorite one, to use Trichoderma in our garden that you won't find anywhere else on the internet. Let's start with what is Trichoderma. It is a naturally occurring soil fungus. It can also be cultivated in lab and usually comes in white powder-like structures. Although Trichoderma belongs to a broad family of fungus that comprises more than 100 species, but only few of them, like only 5 species, are reported to be useful as biocontrol in gardening. And among them, Trichoderma Viride and Trichoderma Harzianum are the most common to use in agriculture. You can easily get this in local gardening shop or online. I'll put some links to buy it online in the description box. It's always better to check the manufacturing date before buying. The manufacturing date should not be more than 6 months when you are using it, as the population and activities of this useful fungi degrade over the time. Also, you need to store it in a cool place away from direct sunlight. Trichoderma is used for different purposes in agriculture. It interacts with other microorganisms, but mainly with the pathogenic fungi or the bad fungi in the soil. These interactions include the competition for food, nutrients, and space, and as a result, it can suppress the activity of those bad fungi by creating unfavorable conditions for them. Thus, the application of Trichoderma in the soil can provide resistance to different diseases, mainly soil-borne fungal diseases like wilt, root rot, and damping off. Apart from that, the Trichoderma has the ability to degrade complex organic compounds present in the soil. It can convert these organic compounds in the simpler form so that it would be easily absorbed by the plant. In this way, the use of Trichoderma in your garden can improve crop yield and performance. That's why it is widely used as a biofertilizer almost for all crops with or without additional soil amendments. It has been also reported that the Trichoderma has the ability to degrade the chemical contaminants present in the soil. Heavy metal contaminants like nickel, cadmium, arsenic, lead, and zinc can be accumulated by Trichoderma species, and thus it can significantly improve the physical and chemical properties of the soil. However, remember that if you are applying Trichoderma in the soil, you cannot use any chemical fungicide directly into the soil, as it will kill those useful fungi population. Now let's see what are the 5 ways to use this Trichoderma in your garden. Number 1. To use it while preparing your garden soil or potting mix. As the Trichoderma fungi feed on organic carbon present in the soil, it is best to mix it with organic manure or compost, which are very rich in carbon. Mix 100 g of this powder with 10 kg compost. It could be leaf compost, cow dung compost, or vermicompost. Then add the compost in the soil mix or potting mix. After adding it, water the soil immediately, as the moisture is the essential factor for the growth and survival of this useful fungi. Number 2 is to use for seed treatment. Before sowing the seed, mix 1 gram of Trichoderma with 50 to 100 gram of seeds. Note that such seeds should not be chemically treated. In some seeds, you can find colorful chemical coating. In such cases, mixing Trichoderma won't be effective. Ensure that the seeds are untreated and organic. You can mix water with it and soak the seeds overnight before sowing. It will increase the germination rate as well as prevent the seedlings from damping off or root rot. Number 3 is to use it in the plant directly by soil drenching. Mix about 5 gram of this Trichoderma powder in 1 liter of water and apply it to the root zone. It will be easily uptaken to all parts of the plant, and also it will improve the existing soil quality and prevent diseases from soil-borne pathogens. You can use it twice in a month to get best results. The 4th way of using Trichoderma is to mix it with compost and water and leave it for a day to activate those Trichoderma fungi, and then apply it as biofertilizer. Take about 1 kg of vermicompost, add 20 gram of Trichoderma powder, mix them well and sprinkle water on it. Cover it with some paper and again add some water so that the paper can hold enough moisture. Remember, moisture is the essential factor for the survival of Trichoderma, while the organic carbon present in the compost will help them to grow. Keep it in a shady, cool place away from sunlight. We'll leave it for a day or 2. Actually, the fungi which came in the packet remain dormant, and in this way we can activate them. Then we can directly apply it in the soil as fertilizer. After applying it, water thoroughly. The fungi will be blended into the soil and will establish colony there and multiply over time. However, using all these 4 methods, it will take months for the Trichoderma fungi to multiply in the soil. Keep in mind that our objective is to cultivate a substantial population of this fungi. The greater the presence of beneficial fungi in the soil, the more effectively it will counteract the growth of harmful fungi. And that brings our final and 5th method of using Trichoderma. And this is also my favorite one. This is very efficient method that allows rapid population within just 4 to 5 days. By utilizing a small quantity of Trichoderma, you can generate millions of them using this technique. And this is also more economically efficient. By employing this technique, you can effectively propagate any beneficial fungi, Trichoderma, mycorrhiza, or any others. In actual laboratory, scientists use a specialized growth medium known as Japecodox, but it is expensive. However, you can easily create a similar growing medium at home using common household ingredients. And you won't find this technique in any gardening videos in the YouTube. Take about 500 grams of potatoes, slice them and boil in sufficient water. After boiling, strain the potatoes. We need this remaining water. Its quantity should be around at least 500 ml. So take the water for boiling accordingly. Let the water cool completely to room temperature. This starch-rich solution serves as the base for growing medium. Add 25 grams of glucose. This food-grade powder is readily available in the market. This glucose will provide all the foods or nutrients for fungal growth. Finally, add 25 grams of Trichoderma powder in it. Even this small amount of fungi can multiply exponentially within days. Thoroughly mix the ingredients and cover the container with a breathable cloth to allow proper air or oxygen circulation. This oxygen is vital for fungus growth. Store the mixture in a dark and cool area of a room for 4 to 7 days. Don't wait beyond that. After 4 days, you can see this impressive growth of fungi on the surface. This upper layer predominantly comprises a substantial population of Trichoderma fungi, although a few other fungi may also grow as byproduct, but this is not a concern at all, as the Trichoderma dominates the population. Thoroughly blend this fungal layer with the solution to ensure most of the Trichoderma is mixed in. Next, strain the solution, which now contains millions of beneficial Trichoderma fungi. Starting with just a few grams of Trichoderma, we have multiplied their population significantly, which is sufficient for your entire garden. Dilute this 500 ml solution with 10 liters of water and apply it to all your plants, mainly in the root zone. A little amount of this is enough for the plant. You can safely use this in the seedlings as well. This active Trichoderma will begin their beneficial work in the soil right away. They are known for quickly colonizing and establishing themselves in the soil, where they can help with nutrient uptake, disease suppression, and overall plant health. Keep in mind that introducing this organic biofungus doesn't always assure immunity against fungal issues for your plants. Despite careful measures, changes in the climate or the fungus evolving immunity can still harm your plants. In such cases, chemical fungicide might be necessary, although I advise against their use on vegetables and fruit plants. If you are interested in learning about such 7 common fungal diseases in the plants and their remedies, click the video on the screen. That will be all for today. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time in another interesting content. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe and let us know in the comments which Trichoderma application you are most excited to try in your garden. Until then, enjoy your gardening journey.